Well, I heard you were thrilled because you actually could get tan on this film.
Yeah.
Because you were used to being so pale in Twilight.
You know, it's funny, when the Twilight series finished, I kind of stepped out into the sunlight. I was like, what is this magnificent orb in the sky?
Hey everyone, Nikki Novak here in the Young Hollywood studio with the stars of Cowgirls and Angels, Bailey Madison and Jackson Rathbone.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Good to have you both here. I know you've both been here before. This is your second time. Yeah. Mr. Rathbone, you have now tied Jason Segel for the most number of times in the Young Hollywood studio, for the record.
Are you kidding me? Ah! Ha ha! That's right, Jason. I love him. I love him. That's really good company. Awesome. I'm excited.
And he doesn't wear cowboy boots in here, so you got a bit of an edge.
That's my edge. I think that's the only edge I have on Jason.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anna Clinton, the greatest trick rider in the world.
The rodeo is no place for a little girl. Absolutely not.
So I know you both kind of have a love story in the film. You have a love affair with Hank.
Yes, my horse, yes.
And you have a love affair with a
With
female.
a woman.
With a human.
With a human.
With a female girl. She's a people, too.
Well, the accent thing should be, I guess it kind of came natural for you because you're from Texas. And
Yeah, it's a little different. You know, Oklahoma and Texas accents, you know, you definitely don't really know what they're saying. All the southern accents are different, but...
Now we're going to ask for a demonstration.
Oh.
Give us the difference. Say howdy in both accents.
Howdy.
Or whatever.
Because everybody in the South don't talk like howdy. No, I was kidding. That was not real.
So what's your name, kid?
Ada Clinton. Mr. Parker, sir.
And how is it that you know my name?
You're Terrence Parker. Used to ride in the rodeo. You were almost as good as my granddaddy.
So you had never ridden before
Well,
this film, have you?
I kind of did. I
A
mean, I
little
did
bit.
like just go with it, and I did the Hallmark movie, and I would kind of just walk around, do that kind of stuff, but never actually like drills and being like a real rodeo.
A trick rider.
Yes, a
Which
trick
you play in
rider.
the film.
A week before we were going to Oklahoma, my mom and I were sitting at the kitchen counter, and she goes, "Bailey, do they ever ask you if you could actually ride a horse?" And I said, "No, actually, I don't think it ever crossed their mind." So my mom, here we are in South Florida, right, looking for a horse trainer. So we found one. I would go for the rest of the week, and this horse was really old, and he just wanted to go back to the barn. So I had to have him on a rope, and I was just like doing circles with him and circles and circles. But it prepared me a little bit, I guess, because I don't want to hurt them, and I'll have to like pull and be like, "No, go to the left."
But you had ridden before extensively growing up.
You know, yeah, I learned how to ride in Norway. I lived in Norway for 4 years as a child, and I learned there in the mountains and the fjords and the beautiful hills. And then when I moved to Texas...
Nice
know,
listening to
right?
him say this. I know, sorry.
I'm just painting a picture with my words. And then I moved to Texas from Norway, which is kind of weird, a little, different. And I kept riding there. A lot of my friends had ranches and horses, and so we'd go riding and just have a lot of fun with it.
Well, I heard you were thrilled because you actually could get tan on this film.
Yeah.
Because you were used to being so pale in Twilight.
You know, it's funny, when the Twilight series finished, I kind of stepped out into the sunlight. I was like, what is this magnificent orb in the sky?
It's like Vancouver.
It's great.
There's like no sun in Vancouver. Whenever I'm there, I remember the day that we were leaving, we just got back from Vancouver, and literally the day we were leaving, the sun came out. And I was like, what is that? Is that a sun? Like, I never knew the sun actually existed.
Yep. The only riding I did was on my old bicycle. One thing was for sure. I wasn't going to tell my mama I was hanging out at rodeos.
All right, so I have a quick little quiz for you two, a little game. Not a quiz. Don't get scared.
Okay.
It's your on-set personas, behaviors, fun things. First one is, who eats more at craft services? If so, what is the snack of choice between the two of you?
I'll take that.
You take that?
I like craft services. I mean, it's
We all
free
do.
food. Two of my favorite things, free and food. Put them together and I'm there.
And you'll see, like, if you go online, like, I was just filming in Vancouver, and people who, the paparazzi, like, they were so sweet. But every photo, I have some kind of food or something in
So
my
what's the
hand.
food of
I'm like, how
choice?
come you keep having to grab me with food in my hand? I look like all I do is eat. I don't know. What's the food of choice?
I know you're a foodie, but
Well, I'm really simple. I like healthy food. I like fruits and vegetables. Is that bad?
Yes.
No, that's good.
Is that lame? I mean, it's like
good.
I love broccoli. Like actually, you know,
I like
the
broccoli,
dip.
just like raw broccoli.
Yeah.
The dip, yes.
Yeah,
See,
totally.
that's good.
It's amazing.
I might know the answer to this one now. Who cracks up more during takes?
Oh.
I prefer.
All right. Who spends most time in the makeup chair?
Oh.
We better say her because we've already sold it down the river.
I think we should say me.
I think we should.
Yeah, I had a lot of girls. I think I was more time in the makeup trailer because I would just sit there and like talk to the girls and like do their makeup. So if it was actually the time, I know, I would sit there and I'd be like, "Can I braid your hair?" And they would. So it was fun. So me.